Hello everybody, my name's Paul and this is my book, Praxx and the Ringing Robots. Should we get started?
Praxx lives with his mum and his best friend Zobot on Ecuadora, a planet far from Earth. Praxx has many important jobs around the house, like tidying up and looking after his pets, but he doesn't always do what he's supposed to. One morning, Zobot burst into the room while Praxx was still fast asleep. Instead of saying, "Wake up, Praxx," he went, "Croak, bleep, ring, ring." "What's going on?" Praxx said as he jumped out of bed. "Time to get up or you'll be late for school," Zobot shouted over the racket he was making. "Ring, ring, bleep, croak." "What on Ecuador are those noises?" Praxx asked. Praxx looked inside Zobot's box. It was full of all kinds of things. "Croak, croak, croak," he heard over the other noises. Praxx reached in and pulled something out. "Zit, my pet ribbit. Why is she in here?" Praxx asked. "I tidied her up." "Oh, Zobot, she belongs in a tank. When I asked you to tidy, I meant do it properly." Zobot was not very good at tidying up, which was why Praxx was supposed to do it. There was still so much noise that Praxx could hardly think. "Bleep, blop, bleep," he heard. Praxx reached in and pulled something out. "Mum's chatterbot? Why is he in here?" Praxx asked. "I tidied him up." "Oh, Zobot, he belongs in Mum's bag." Ring, ring. Praxx searched through the clutter in Zobot's box again. "Ring, ring, ring, ring," he heard. Praxx reached in and pulled something out. "My alarm!" Praxx turned it off and breathed a sigh of relief. Silence at last. "Oh, Zobot, my alarm should be next to my bed. That's why I slept in." "I tidied it up," said Zobot, looking rather pleased with himself. Suddenly there was a scream from outside. "Yuck, there's a worm in my bag," Mum shrieked. Praxx knew what was coming. "I tidied it up," said Zobot. "Oh dear," said Praxx. "Worms belong outside, in their wormholes." Mum glared at Praxx. "Did you get Zobot to do your jobs again?" Before he could finish, there was a big bang from downstairs. "What now?" Praxx asked Zobot. "Vroom, vroom." "Our rocket! Why is it parked in the house? It should be in the garage." The rocket was on, ready to launch for school. Space dust was soaring out the engine, covering everything. Mum switched it off quickly. Praxx sighed. "Let me guess. You tidied it up." "You're welcome," said Zobot. "Right," said Mum. "Who's going to clean up this mess?" Praxx thought about it. "I will," he said. "I'll do it myself. Properly." "I'll help," said Zobot. Together, they did a perfect job of tidying, and the house looked spotless afterwards. Praxx mostly did his jobs after that day, with a little help from his friends. The end.